everyone, it's Bernie, and I'm here with another broadcasting partner, and this time it's Nico.
This next matchup is another Game of the Night presentation. It's the Atlanta Hawks as they're taking on against the Orlando Magic at the Kia Center. The new relocation of the new court has been revamped after the finishing of the Amway Center.
But this time, as we are ready to see what goes in, it's a Southeast region teams in Eastern Conference by those two that they're looking for.
Now, as you may have already noticed, the Hawks have already won against the Boston Celtics in the regulation season. But as the season is winding down, this is where it comes in for the final of it to show how it's done. And I show it over to you there, Woodspoony. What is your take here, and who do you think will be able to go and win it?
I'm getting that it looks like Orlando Magic is definitely like a harder team to do for. And for Atlanta Hawks, they were usually in desperate. They were not really sure if they were able to kind of try to keep the games out of a tight position. But as of all that happens with only over two teams, it's going to be like how hard they're going to get there. But there's nothing else that they really could have done was they couldn't finish off with their paces. So it looks like they have a lot of choosing opportunity to show how it's going. And if they don't have it, then that's it. They can't do anything without them.
Well, I gotta say now, for the Hawks, it seems like there might be a chance for the win if they can go for two.
Well, I'm not sure if they will. I mean, this could be a death for danger or just survive for the Atlanta Hawks to try to beat over the Atlanta Magic. I don't know if this will happen.
Well, there might be a never take in. Obviously, they may just win it or may just not.
And now here are the starting lineups to get this thing started. Thanks for the pregame show to show what the predictable matches here, Nico. But hopefully, they might keep it going in there.
Indeed, they do.
Now for the starting head coaches for between the Hawks and the Magic. Quinn Snyder is the head coach for the Atlanta Hawks, and Jamal Mosley is the head coach for the Magic. For the Hawks, we have Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Zachary Researcher, Mohamed Gaye, and Onye Okongwu. No Clint Capella tonight as he's already out. We're not sure what he will do if he will survive it.
And the other side is Corey Joseph. He's along with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Franz Buckner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr.
Let's take you down to Kia Center. Tonight's commentaries in between of Tyler Bass, along with Test 2, and the third commentary of the crew will be another take here to give our eyes and a welcome on the site. Of course, we know this for it's Son of Beast.
We'll see you all later, everybody, for the post-game show.
Now, enjoy yourselves. Game time.
It is game time. We are at Kia Center for tonight's game of the matchup at NBA on 2K Sports. Greetings, everyone. We are at Orlando, Florida. I'm Tyler Beast, and I'm here with my broadcast partner with Test 2 and Son of Beast. Tonight's matchup is Dyson Daniels and the group as the Hawks take on the Magic for the Game of the Night presentation. A Southeast Conference between the two teams, right between Georgia and Florida. Now here are the groups of a starting lineup. Trae Young is with Dyson Daniels. Royce Archer is with Gayu. And Okongwu's in center. Corey Joseph is with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then on the other way, we've got one coming in for you. As we have is a center. It's going to be one of a big take skier as we're looking to see how it does. Harry Carter Jr. is a center guard position to show how it's done and ready to show anything. Well, this is the city court. Let's see what happens with anything. And the ball is tipped, and we are ready to go here at the Kia Center. All filled up and ready to go. Young starting out in the group here with Joseph. This will be his first shot to start, and this will be no good. Carter Jr. with his first rebound. He will start over now, finally to get to Joseph. Joseph now finds it over to Banchero. Banchero looks to pass to Joseph. He looks it over to Wagner. Wagner's right over now to Carter Jr. Over Trae Young. That first shot starts up for Carter Jr. That'll be his first bucket for the Orlando Magic. Taking a look at the status here for Carter Jr., and this one's a great start to put in a range. This is definitely what they really are expecting it for. And this is nothing what they changed out for. And if you know what happens, this really makes it a hard key special.
I know I gotta agree with you, there's us too, but there's one way that we're looking at Corey Joseph and Corey Jr. It's a better way to have a better match.
Banchero's right from outside. He now finds the pass over to Carwell Pope. Carwell Pope looks it over to Banchero. Here's a shot for over on the ball driving, and it's a good take for Banchero. Over Gayu is a good take to take the first bucket in for Paulo Banchero. And on the take, right toward the center, looks it over to Gayu. Double man, they're searching for three. In corner's good, and this will be up by one in a 5-4 game.
No chance on a status what you're doing it for, but that's what they were making a mistake here. Nobody's guarding on the defense, someone's going to have to keep in front of it.
Banchero with the screen. Notice right now he puts it in to Banchero. Here's the finish of the drive. Unlucky shot, and it misses right off the rim. Not so well to start off with Banchero. I mean, this is what happens with defenders. They couldn't get enough on their better matches. They just need something else to get right to it. Great researcher as he makes a finishing drive here right over the two.
Just doesn't have any better takes what he's looking for.
Talking with David Aldridge here as Joyce Morrissey is definitely putting in with some start off in. It's like he's been explaining things. We really have to keep doing what we have to get defense done. If you want to stay alive, you have to play hard. Don't make anyone feel awful off his own and get out of a comfortable way.
What a slam down by Paulo Banchero. He really has that first dunk to start that off in.
7-6 game. Trae Young looking right over his timing. Now finds again a Conwell. And as Young is right to the outside, here's the try. And the shot off the rim and no good. Banchero with a rebound with 24-13 remaining. Banchero slows it down. This will give it over again to Hawker. Hawker right over it again to Carwell Pope. KCP rolls again to Hawker. Hawker goes to Carter Jr. Goes up and around and good. This takes it to Carter Jr. with his second bucket and take the lead up by one. Look how precisely that is for Carter Jr. I mean, that's what he really made the through. It's a better shot. Good range of the angle. You got a good setup. Chris Archer makes a jumble with the drive, and he is up by one to take a 2-point lead at back-to-back scores. Now, Hawker's right toward a wing, and he'll sign to get a Joseph. Joseph looks a deep pass to Carwell Pope. Carwell Pope looks the pass to Hawker. Wagner. Roll the pass to Joseph. Down to 3 on the shot clock. Right for the free throw line. And that'll be missed. And it's Carter Jr. with the rebound. And Joseph for three. That's off the rim. And it's rebounded by Daniels. Young. Toward the wing. Up it goes. He makes it in. That one gives us Trae Young with a great start to put the drive under 3 minutes in the first. Didn't see what goes like this. Trae Young was putting in with a nice drive effort. I mean, just like how you can handle it yourself. It really took a lot of motion. First time out called by Orlando Magic with only under 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter of the game. Didn't really seem to be starting off too well for the defense, but it seemed like that Quinn Snyder really had starting to hype it up for the first quarter of the game.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, they really just kept on coming back. There's nobody else to keep it wide open, but they really just let that go out of straight ahead. Nobody was giving a good look on the offense. They really have to do something else to give a better straightaway.
And as we're coming down to the regular season, it is what it is there, folks. You may have always noticed that the play-in tournament is on its way. What do you think of this one and how this is going to happen? Well, I must say this now, that playoffs is going to be amazing. It's going to be a next level, but hopefully that this is a change-up that we are able to see how this plays for. And if you know what happens, they've really got a lot of stats here. Indeed they do. It's going to be a great matchup, a great playoff. You can't wait. Oh, yes, I love it. It's going to be amazing. Can't wait. Here's the status here for Terrence Mann for this season in the last 6 games. Terrence Mann's definitely really like all the keys that he's been working through.
But all what happens now, I mean, he doesn't really make that one precise enough after playing with the Clippers. This might have been the finishing off of that.
Black passes to Anthony, and now Anthony will send it to Isaac. Isaac right to the lane, and he's fouled. On his first foul by George Niang. That is his first personal foul.
Jonathan Isaac's definitely having a little hard kind of expression, and he's trying to get over this. I mean, he was trying to make a layup, but that seemed like it just turned it over. Didn't really step in time to him. They really need to give someone else a better credit.
Isaac at the free throw line shooting 2, as this will be only 2:46 to go in the first quarter to give that one a good start. As they will get their digits down by 1, let's see what he takes. Isaac gets the first free throw.
Didn't really see what goes in now for Isaac, but that is what they were really expecting him to do. I mean, he has a lot of practice to show about how he's done. But all I know now is they really kept on coming to fly by.
And I know that. You know, it's definitely what they all expected for him. The secondary group makes it all. Indeed! Isaac hits the second. Just 2:45 left to go in the first quarter as Karis LeVert's right toward Wing. Wing finding Krejci. Krejci on Anthony, backstepper, and that's a solid D by Cole Anthony. This will be his first rebound of the night.
Can't take a complaint out of for Cole Anthony, but he really made out with a nice defensive effort. Got a great stop.
Now as Anthony, he moves it to Isaac. Fades a shot, and now he's over to Black. Here's the cut, Black in the drive, and that's too hard to make the drive curl it in right toward the box. Now as Terrence Mann is on Black, here's a chance now, and the pass to Barlow to Krejci. Under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter, here's LeVert, the cut in, step backer, fade, pulls it over to get the man. Find the shoot. And on the cut-in drive, and a foul's been picked up. This will be on the Magic, on Beyonce. His first personal, and a first team foul for Orlando. Not starting off when you do for Terrence Mann, just made this a little cut. There's a lot of great things out there, but the shot has been fouled in. That's going to be on Beyonce, his first personal. Don't start that if you're going to get into defending on his own. First free throw coming up for Atlanta Hawks with only 1:48 to go in the first. As he'll get his first free throw, the free throw line shooting 2. Sometimes that Terrence Mann just really makes some of the hard and easier plays out there. You're never going to get this one done if you're going to try to keep that out. Makes the first free throw. I'm going to say now that Terrence Mann's really well to keep that eyes on prize. After playing with the Clippers, it looks like now his new contract might be playing it in. So like, well, I think the team is supposed to miss me. But if I play against them, they know who I am. I feel like I might be playing it for harder. I mean, that's what the real life is. Well, definitely you might have to see about yourself.
Well, not always, but I guess there may be that Terrence Mann has to do his job.
I do.
Definitely do.
Now Black.
Here's the cut, right around. Wow, what a flippin' through for Black.
That's his first bucket.
Look at how comfortable he is for Black. That's what happens the first drive puts it in. Nice start.
Now Karis LeVert tries to get over. The pass to Yang. Yang. Up and away. Good. On the drive. As George Yang has his first bucket for the Atlanta Hawks. There's another minute remaining in the first, and now in Black, Anthony gives it to Isaac, and off to Anthony. Now Anthony wants to make a big change up here on a floppy set motion. With the cutting screen, rejection to Isaac up and away, and good. tied up for 14. After Anthony with the assist.
Good pass up angle here. Not an alley-oop, but he made that one clear.
35 seconds left to remain in the first quarter. Silver tries to give that one over. And as now, as Harris is on him, tries to hold him tight on a shot, and it's no good. Harris with his own rebound. Now he rolls into Vidianse, and over now to Black. Black goes back to Harris. Harris looks it over, back to Black. Down to 11 seconds, 10 seconds on the shot clock. It's Anthony, 6 to shoot. Tries to give it over, and Black with the 3. Good! That one is outside of range for Black to end the first quarter.
Just don't have anything like you do for, and that's what the first quarter is all about, Mr. Black.
I love the reigning flow. That's what Black made him do. Give it all. First quarter comes to an end. We come down with a 17-14 lead back. And if you're just tuning in for the second quarter, we welcome you back to the O-Zone of the Kia Center as we're ready to start the second. A lot of great start action here as a 17-14 lead over Atlanta. Let's have your takes with these guys. What do you think of this?
Well, it didn't seem so well often. I felt like there was a bunch of rebounds to put it in. That seemed like the magic had to be done. But it might have been a hard-work way to get through.
Well, totally grateful. Might have to put a science way. For the start for the match, we have is Black. Keeps it from Beyonce. The Silva's on the court with Banchero. And Contavious Carlo Pope is right on toward the center. Here's Banchero. Banchero slides it back. And good. Banchero with another 2-pointer. That'll be his third of the night. Got it. Trae Young with a 3. Gives it back. The rebound. And he will put it in for a combo. As this will be another 2-pointer for the Hawks. Here's Anthony Black on Trae Young. Black pulls that pass to Silva. And he give over now to Black. Black watching a steal, finding his own end as the Banchero around the back. Great D by DA. Now as Young takes it over with 6 minutes remaining. Kind of motion, slides it back. Tries to look over, now finding a Kumbu. And it's Archer. Archer passes to Kumbu. Wow, look at that ballet motion. Chris Archer got his first assist. Oh my goodness. That one was just a spin off and right toward the side of the net. He was really like taking it over and saying, watch how you do. Nobody gives that one a slam effort. They really knocked that down. Over in the A, and good. Banchero is 4. That'll be 8 points this game. Did you notice how it happened with the slam? That must have been on Okongwu as he pulls a spin off, and he just had that pass back to after Chris Archer. I don't know what he did for it. I mean, this made that one a lot closer. After a bucket made here for the Atlanta Hawks, here's Black. 5 minutes left in the first half. Black pulls it to De Silva. Black for the 3, and good. Right to the outside as Black hits another one.
He buries it for 3, quarter to quarter. That makes it that one a magic pop in
just to have another shot. Chris Anchor up again, and it's denied by Banchero. That'll be his first rejection of the game. Look how easy that is. That must have been a start one to put it up a nice effort. And he rolls out of bounds. This will turn over for Atlanta, and that will be magic ball. Get a little status out there as we look it over to Trae Young. Assists in each game, 11.5 of the season. Well, you sure now that Trae Young is definitely like a better way to have it all, but there's no other contest he was really putting in. I'm pretty sure what he's doing now is he's giving it all what he does. That's what happens with Trae Young. If you do it for anything, you give it all when you can. Banchero up, and number 2 hooks it in. He has 5 points, 5 bucket made in the season. He has 10. As Orlando up by 6, here's Daniels with the putback. He'll dig it in. Another 2-pointer. Let's put it in with a combination, and they're back down by 4. Just under 4 minutes. Here's Black to Wilson Carvalho. pulls it in. Right over to Beyonce. Black, face of three. Carmelo Pope looks in for a cut. Goes up. Goes in and out. Beyonce with a rebound. Back to Black. Trying to get a big motion here on the offense. And a three for De Silva. He will join in as the first three-pointer starts off for De Silva after Black. Doesn't really have a much chance afterwards. I mean, it looks like De Silva has it all. He had a nice quarter three. Look how well he does. He's going to get a better way than that. Solid aid by Vecchero. He has his second rebound. Just about final 3 minutes of the first half. And I will send it over again to Beyonce. Beyonce up. And then it goes, and it's tipped. Now it's a unmovable ball steal. Young. Slides around. Looks to Saker. On a shot. Been tipped away, and De Silva got a piece of it. I don't know how he did that. Looks like there was another block that puts it in for the Magic. I mean, that's a great team. He really took it away from him. Now finds it to Banchero. Banchero up. That's no good. Reporter for David Aldrich been talking for Quinn Snyder on Trae Young. He's also known as Ice Trae. But as you may have already noticed it before, guys, his pressure this season didn't really start off to make the first quarter starting into an appearance on his own. But as the time went on, it's like it might be a harder way to get through it. Well, it's just what he wants. But when you do for anything, you have to keep in mind to play hard at all times. That's what they always do now. I mean, when Beyonce knows how he gets his handling, I mean, he got it all. But for Trae Young, it looks like the goaltender's definitely not really showing up with defensemen. But in guards, it's their job. And they have to get it back from him. Nothing really stands out the truth thing it matters. But they need to get it approved right away. We're nearing out a 2-minute mark here. Coming up will be the halftime report, as you will have this Ernie Johnson along with Danny Jet Smith and Shai O'Neal for the first half of the game. Only 2 blocks for Orlando Magic, and only the other side of it with no blocks to give out to Atlanta Hawks. They're really knocking it out. I don't know what happened here. It looks like there's somebody's gonna have to find a block right away. Now there's some good line changes here for Orlando and for Atlanta. As right now, as 5 players are checked out, 5 players are checked in. As right now, it will be Krejci, LeVert, Mann, Goyo, and Barlow. And now the other side of it, as Carter Jr. is with Hockner. And Cole Anthony's back on court. And along on the other side of it is Harris and Jonathan Isaacs checked in. Here's Hockner. Right to the wing. Up it goes. What a drive for Hockner. He has his first. Just about 2 minutes remaining in the first half of the game. Up it goes, and he'll slam it down. Terrence Mann with another 2-pointer. They're giving up and refit. Well, not really that long. It looks like that it's just very kind of difficulty to give it over. They're trying to slam it out. Not a rejection. Here's Harris. He's over now finding Hockner. Hockner finds Anthony. Anthony rolls back to Harris. Down to 5. On a drive. It's good. Harris rolls it in. He has his first 2-pointer. Gary Harris showing up with no sign of emotion out there. And really noticing that they got to give that one all of it. Oh, good round. Krejci up. Can't finish the drive, and this one misses again. Anthony with 2 rebounds in the game. Now he's over now to Hockner. Hockner off to Cole Anthony, up in the drive and away, and he's fouled. That will be Krejci with the first personal and their first team foul. And this will be the 15th foul on the Atlanta Hawks. Good kind of motion out there. That's what Cole Anthony was doing it for. He really was making that step in now. It looks like Quinn Snyder is definitely not even treating the efforts respectively for the defense. They really want to mess them up. Free throw coming up for Cole Anthony. Under a minute left to remain in the second quarter for the first half. And then they will be walking into the locker room to have a halftime show. First free throw knocks in Cole Anthony.
Didn't really noticing how this happened, but Cole Anthony, that makes him a nice two-pointer effort. And since of how he has been doing it for, Cole Anthony's one of the better stars to pull in from the secondary group. I know what you're thinking now there, Tyler, but what happens with Cole Anthony, his quote has been putting another thing about it that he really does for. It's just what everyone gets going for. He studies. It's just what he made him do. I mean, whenever he happens to put a pace, how Cole goes, and he wants to do it slow to fast with a better fast break bullshit. I mean, he has a lot of studies to put in. I mean, this is the goal to make the reach out of it to new NBA players who wants to give a better chance. I think that Cole Anthony might have a better crazy, and now he's got the goal to get it over with. The rebound by Gaio, up it goes. It's 2 times no good. Passes the ball. And now Franchi's rolls over the vert for 3. And that misses again. A tip back in Mountain. They're fighting for a rebound. And he denies that shot. What a great block here for Magic as they add another block of defense for 3. Wow, Alex is definitely so well. I think he's so perfect. Carter comes to Cole Anthony. Here's Harris for 2. And he gets it. Magic. And that will do for the first half. Deep throw, up it goes, and that's it. First half, it comes to an end. 36-26 is the score. We'll take a quick break, and we'll get ready for the second half. Stay tuned. We got the next one underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny and Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. An excellent second quarter from these guys, and they lead by 10 at the half. Shaq, what's your take on Orlando?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially defensively. It's taking a lot of pressure off the opponent, luxury to have a second half.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Atlanta.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys are getting burned on the front. They put their hands up, hand down. Oh, we got to get him some help. That pretty much covers everything. Shot. You think they played their best? No way.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Hart.
You've been watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks, as we're ready to start the third quarter here at the Kia Center. And the big size puts in for Paolo Banchero. He's perfect for everything, and he has 10 points in this game. Not anybody can score like him.
Well, better agent than that one here for Paolo Banchero. He was a better rookie to start his season off for the 2023-24 season. It was just how he made that one with a great start to put in with a better effort on his rookie of the year to make that one a race for his effort.
I know what you're thinking now, but I felt like Wembayama is definitely really well to give it all what he does for. It's just what he made him do. To give it all what he got. Now the starting groups here as it's Young with Daniels. Then the combos with Miss Archer. And it's put it right into it away. Can't believe it out for Banchero. I mean, he's doing so well. But I'm thinking that he might be able to try to keep it all what he got if he doesn't have any effort to put it in. Let's see what happens if he does. And this will be a blocking foul on the Magic. That's KCP's first personal foul, the first team foul for Orlando. Now as Isaac checks out, it's Wendell Carter Jr.'s check back in.
Well, not a choice to give a good blocking foul. You don't really start that often. You cannot play the better defense to give the right amount away.
Trae Young on his way. Around the Carter Jr. They go in. Now it's Cole Anthony will take his chance in the turn. Anthony rolls to Banchero for the 3. Gotcha! That makes it another 3-pointer with a great range for Banchero. 13 points. 5 out of 6 points of the game.
Field goal percentage has been turning so well right now for Ventura. I can't wait to have that one coming.
Chris Haker with a slam down. He has 11 points to put it up, nearing the border by Paulo Ventura. Now here's Hockner. Pulls the pass to Anthony. Anthony. The pass to Hockner. Now Carter Jr. has a chance. The pass finding Anthony. Here's the try. Up it goes and good. Ooh, Anthony with 3 points in the game with 5:20 to go. Well, he's really just everybody's perfect now. I mean, he's really like all that he does for him. I mean, there's no obsession to that. They really kept on coming. Hockner with a steal, and he's on his way down. Alley-oop. Went off soon, and no rebound to put back for Carwell Road. Now it's the Hawks' ball.
Well, it's just timing too quick here for the alley-oop. I mean, they really have to try to make the timing right.
Late leaders for the last 10 points. 122.8 points the operator of the season, but this may have been third place. Not always what you ought to do for. I mean, it just can't be like important that they do for it with the last digit amount of game that they've really been doing it for. And then before the All-Star break, they have to be doing it the right amount of time. It's just hard. Nothing really stands out with the crowd if they get over it. Anthony rolls the pass to Carter Jr. Over the pass, Anthony in the motion, up it goes, he's fouled. Trey Young with his first personal foul and their first team foul for Orlando. Another field trip coming to the free throw line. We pull Anthony. He's looking at himself to make a comfortable position to see what he can do.
Can't really make a mistake out of it. If he's really doing it for, he has to make it all clear to give that a better opportunity.
6 feet 2 inches. As Cole Anthony Stephanie was listed to be playing for the North Carolina Tar Heels, and he was really one of our best favorites to make the finishing after this game and in the next game by 2019-20 season. As he makes the first free throw, that Anthony Stephanie so well. Key aggression. I mean, he's really like all what he does for. I mean, plays for anything. Especially the Kobe Whiting he does for it. Matthews and Niang are checked in as Hockner's checked out. And someone back in is Black.
Well, you can really say now that Cole Anthony's definitely really like how he's listed right now. 185 pounds, playing for a point guard position. It's just really what everybody has been keeping it for. I mean, you have to play it for real for Cole Anthony. And this one was definitely played at the Mount of Wilson, Virginia. And that was definitely what his high school had been. Well, it's definitely what he was doing for now. Well, it looks like playing against Trey Young will be a difficult decision. If he plays easy,
Oh. Matthews on Black. Here's a cut, and he's fouled. Carter Jr. with his first personal and another team foul will be on Orlando. Garrison Matthews, he had no problem to get a cut in, but he had been knocked out. He's technically put it over on Wendell Carter Jr. on a better line.
not a very choice what he does for. I mean, you're not playing it so well. Don't give a status out if you're going to try to mess on someone.
Matthews at the free throw line, shooting 2. As we have a look at the status here at the post free throw, here's what happened with April 1st against the Portland Trail Blazers. It was the last part of the game that he has been able to achieve his own victim. And the better scores really had changed it all. 29, 7 out of 20 field goals, with 4 rebounds and 15 assists. He really had a little hard confidence out there, but he looks like the ice tray must need to get that one warmed up. Well, I don't know if that Trey Young really had that mention out there. They've really been kind of settle things out. If they don't do anything, I mean, that's the hard part. They really got to make a step way to get through it. Matthews makes a free throw. He has 2 in a row as they're back down by 10.
No contest, no strategy, nothing. We don't know what would change out.
If anything is possible. Joseph now finds Black. Black rolls again to Carwell Pope. Matthews watching him. Carter Jr. over Okungu and good. Number 2 for Wendell Carter. 6 points in the game. He's 3 for 3. Excellent take. Well, he's definitely perfect over on Paulo Banchero. I thought there was a better wage to race in and get a little better status. I thought there was a great way to have that one with the better scores. Now the bench outscoring the Hawks. They're right by 17. I don't know if it was the first half or the second half. That really must have changed it all. Made a shot, parallel poke. Tricky shot, but nice D by Daniels. Now it's Young, almost tipped, and recovered by Young. Young on Joseph. Back pass behind Matthews. Black watching him. It's a screen by Okongwu. Right in the middle. The drive over Matthews. Tries to pull it away. And it's now Carwell Pope for the rebound. Carwell Pope now finds Joseph. Hasn't scored yet in every period. Quarters. And Carwell Pope, no problem to get in the paint, but didn't score with a better drive. Well, it looks like the top of defenders definitely really trying to mess up Spire in his up. This is really what happens. They really couldn't get over this in the right timing. They've got to get through it. Daniels on Black, and it's stolen by Carwell Pope. Here they come on the offense now. For the alley-oop, over to Banchero, and it's rebounded by Black. Now Joseph wants to give the pass over to Carter Jr. Carter Jr. A roll over to Black. Over to Carwell Pope. And he was been backed out. And this one turns it over again for Orlando Magic. Trae Young for three. No good. Banchero with a rebound. There's about 2 minutes left in the third. Talking for David Aldrich out there where it's, I mean, he really had that one coming in, splitting it by. And it's now Banchero is definitely one of the better guards. I mean, it's just what they really have been doing it for. They can't really been separated up. If they wanted to keep shooting it again, for some better reasons. And look at the play in motion. Banchero keeps on scoring. And it's now a 47-35 game. Well, we can hear now. I mean, I felt like this would have been hard for him to try to keep scoring. Now he just really took it on. Timeout given by Coach Snyder with 1:40 to go in the third.
Well, they really must have been showing up. They're going to have to refuel some Gatorade. It looks like they might have to change it immediately.
We'd like to remind you that for the NBA2k Sports is brought to you by State Farm. Like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Hotels.com. Find your perfect place somewhere. And by the American Express. Don't live life without. As we're nearing down into the postseason, here are the upcoming games. The postseason starts off with the play-in tournament, the battle for the 7th seed of the game. The winner of this one will be moving into the start of the brackets to start the playoffs against the number 2 seed. The loser of this game will have to play, no matter what the range between the 10th or the 9th seed, and will have to play it again to battle for the 8th seed. Last one that wins will get into the bracket between the Eastern and Western Conference to get into the battle of the 8th seed to play against the number 1 seed. Don't miss out. They play in tournaments beginning soon after the final game of the night. Here is Eastern Conference standings. The battle is still on the books. Orlando and Atlanta. It's a 36 win. Tightness is everything right now. I mean, they've really been going over it again to give this one a better shot. Here's Crutchy, and a good tip that puts in for Crutchy as he's on the board, and it's LeVert with the assist.
No matter what he does for it, and LeVert's going to bring pass on back. They're really just made that one, stepping back.
Beyonce's in middle, and rules the pass to Harris. Harris, give to Beyonce, on a shot, layup no good for Beyonce. And here's Crutchy, hold the pass to LeVert, and this was an offensive foul. That'll be Karis LeVert with his first personal, and that will turn it over to Orlando Magic ball.
Great job on that referee. They were calling that one quickly, and this is what he made him do. This is what the shove that made, and now this one turns it over. He knows he had that one coming in. They're turning it over, and now this one is racing in on a charge. That's a great setup screen, and this really changed it over.
Da Silva now finding Harris for a deep three. Tries it, but unable to get his own rebound. Now it changes over to Orlando Hall. 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Anthony Black looking confident here in the point guard, but he's really trying to give all what he does. Here's Krejci. Now he's right there in the wing as he gives that one an offensive strategy to give it to Man. Man lost his handle, and this will keep Hawks ball in the corner of the court. Only 43 seconds. Timing in middle, finding DA. Now Krejci, the pass finding Man. And this will be a 3-second violation. And that will be on George DA to turn the ball over. Now as DA's checked out, Okongwu's checked back in. Gaye's checked in, excuse me. As now this will be Orlando Magic ball. Well, what happened with George DA, he was staying in the paint too long. He just didn't get enough open space. This is what happens when the coach gets frustrated for they're not playing it oftenly. Da Silva now finds again a Black. Give to Beyonce. Beyonce around the layup and good. Beyonce finally gets his first two. 15.2 seconds left in the third. Now it's LeVert. Tries to give it over. Now finding Barlow. Isaac on him. Man on Da Silva. Here's a cutting motion. Up in a drive. And misses. That will be ending the third quarter with a 49-37 game. One more quarter left to remain in the game. And we'll be back with you soon, right after this. You're watching the NBA Game of the Night presentation on 2K Sports. It's just all for anybody. Make it happen. Let's have a moment now to reveal the State Farm assist of the game. Well, I'm really glad now that the Magic have been doing so well, keep the pressure in. And for Isaac, he really made this great point of an open look to Black, and that pass off got him going. Yeah, this is what the confidence puts in for Jonathan Isaac. He has been really showing him off. I mean, this is what happens. He may have made a great suggestion to put in with the cut. Good pick and roll. Down to the final quarter. Hope you're having fun with us here for the presentation of the Game of the Night. But as we're now rolling into the final quarter, let's get started. For the Magic, we have this whole anthem. It's a Gary Harris. That's Beyonce right toward center. Hawkers right over there toward in the small forward position. And it's Banchero right toward the everyone. After a bucket made for the Hawks, here's Hawker. Hawker with a sight to give it to Harris. Harris looks to Hawker. Hawker finds Cole Anthony. Here's a cut. Up for two. And he makes it again. Cole Anthony with 7 points. And it's Hawker with a steal. With the assist. Just look at how well he does for Cole Anthony. He's got a tight range to greater percentage. He is looking good. Chris Aker on a defensive breakdown as he pulls a slam. Now let's slow down for Anthony. Trey looking for there to keep an eye on the touch. Over with the shot, and he's denied by Okongwu. Harris looks again at Anthony. Anthony, the pass to Hockner. Over with the two. That's no good. Another miss by Orlando. Here comes Trey Young. Trying to give it back. Better pass on percentage. Rolls it back. Young. Up away. Good. Young's been rolling back in. A 51-43 score. Really kept on coming inside now. I mean, that Magic have been pulling you back and out of the way. They don't have much time to think about it now. They've got to keep moving. Hawker now finds again Anthony. Goes it from the Banchero. Banchero finds Hawker. Hawker. Up and deep and front. Count the bucket and one. That will cut it in for a Hawker as the fouls mix up one on them. Doesn't make any easy change out there, and that makes it a nice cut. This is what the Tribe is clearing in for Hawker. He scores scores a bucket. New substitutional changes. It's Lamar and Dewey are checked out. As Lee and Daniels are checked out. And for the Magic, Beyonce Harris are checked out. It's Joseph, Carlo Pope, and Carter Jr. moves over. One shot coming up for Hans Popner with 5:04 to go. You see what the easy change up. It's all I know about Hans Popner. He's really like the best player in the game. Give all credits to, I believe him. And as he misses, here's Versailles. Now finding Young. Young. Let's see Niang. Toward middle. Passing out for three. It's good. A three-pointer rolls back down with a big straight. Just about 4:40 to go. No chance to read out there. Ice Tray is back. Three-pointers kept on coming. The pass back to Hockner. Here's Banchero. Over again. Rolls off the rim and in out. Back to Hockner. Here's another chance to Joseph. Joseph. Bounce pass. Carter Jr. Over the layup and good. Carter Jr. with 8 points. 55-46 score. Tightness game going on. As Young now finds Versaker. Versaker, up it goes with number 2. They'll try to get it back. And Banchero takes it off. 3 rebounds in the game with under 4 minutes remaining. Now it's Banchero. Looks to pass again to Joseph. Joseph gives to Garrett Carter Jr. On a drive and no good. Barlow with his own rebound with 3:42 left to remain. Daniels toward wing. Trying to look for himself to get a better space. Yang over Banchero. Scoots it back, scanning the floor, and up it goes around Banchero. Pulls it back with a shot, puts back up, and good for Barlow. He is really keeping it in with his own rebound after a block. 2 out of 5 field goals in his range. Well, kept on coming back out there. Barlow's making a better range to put offensive rebounds. And what just happened is he really has given everything. I don't know what he did for it, but he really has shown what he can do for it. He really got to give it all what he got. Just better range out there. Makes it an easy change for Barlow to have his nice rebounding effort. It's what happens to anybody. This is the 3. Carnegie with another rebound. They kept missing everywhere. That's where Atlanta Hawks is. They're missing all their shots. They don't stand a chance. Carwell Pope now finds Hockner. Hockner the pass to Carwell Pope. Now over to Banchero. Banchero. With the spin. Side step for 2. And gives back to Carwell Pope. Fades the shot. Banchero slides back. Now we'll have to do it again for Carlo Pope. 5 to shoot. Here's a cut. And motion up. And good. ACP with the first bucket of the game. 59-48. It's final. 2 minutes remaining in the second half of the game regulation. As Irish puts it in for Atlanta. And now Hockner has his own chance. And stolen by Barlow. Here they come on the fast break. Young to our middle. And the finish drive down. Possible game. 9-point trail for the Atlanta Hawks. 9-point lead for the Orlando Magic. Oh boy, that close one has been impossible out there. Keep it nice and steady. This is what happens right now. Don't let them take the score over you. Hockner finds Carlo Pope for 2. That was a tough shot, and now rebounds by Barlow. Young's right toward Wayne. Young in the middle of Barlow, and it rolls up. Misses. Up it goes. And Carter Jr. lost the ball. He'll still keep the Hawks ball on. Now it's a new line group substitution. 2 players checked out. Yang's checked out, and Guriev and Okongwu are checked in. 104 remaining in the 4th quarter. You see, what happens right now, this is what the grabbing rebound puts up for Carter Jr. That fingertip rolled him out. It's not turning to be easy when he was doing it for, but he really has to get a better way to put in an effort. Caillou with Saker, 6 to shoot. To her middle, and a foul gives it over to Bencher. A first personal foul. First team foul for Atlanta. Now it's Atlanta as Risaker is at the free throw line shooting 2. And this will be enough free throw chance for the Atlanta Hawks to pull it back in. Every time this happens now, I mean, they're really just kept on coming back. They just don't get enough. That possible straight case for Atlanta, they're just climbing back in. And they could go back down by 7 if he gets 2 free throws.
Yeah, but it's been the same thing here too. They're test too. Not anybody can do anything well,
but only stands matter. First free throw misses for Risaker.
now you see what happens now that Risaker just kept on missing. It's a better situation to keep some free throws with you on the practice game before the game time happens. It doesn't make anything a huge difference out there for the team. They really have to keep our back coming without getting our way.
Risaker hits the second free throw. And as we're under final minute in the 4th, Joseph will take his hand in it. And he'll decide to take his own timeout for the Atlanta Magic to make one line switching.
It's what happens with all the team. They've really kept on coming in. They've really been working off that guard.
Always done. I'd like to remind you, everyone, that the NBA playoff, the NBA on 2K Sports is brought to you by Starry Limes. AT&T 5G. Connecting changes everything. And by Adidas. And now it's time to present your New Balance Player of the Game on 2K Sports. Tonight's player of the game goes to Paolo Bencher.
What makes it difficult with the range for easy for Paolo Bencher? He's really one of the better drives out there after playing his rookie season, but now he is really whipped on the skip. He really has shown off how he is proven.
It's given right or wrong to show the experiment. He really knows his tricks. With only 45 seconds left. Here comes Carter Jr. Up for 2 and rolls it in. He got it that time. Final, second to last timeout for Atlanta Hawks with only 42.9 seconds.
No way to make an easy trick out there, Words. They've really been showing it off.
And how about that? The stuff of the mascot has shown off to light its crowd.
They've really loved it. Everybody's been showing off his crowd percentage. They've really been, everybody showing it's picked up.
But their scores definitely showing in for Orlando style. Supposedly for the Magic, they've really been coming on the touch. Not straight out. I mean, seriously. They've just had all what they need to do. They've really been kept on flying. No, yeah. Flying on our way. Nothing on do. So don't forget, folks, the post-game show is going to be underway soon. For as of Wood Sprinting and Nickel are getting ready to prepare itself, they'll be ready to take over this post-game to show how it's done for the final game of their regulation. As you will be able to see what goes in. The better chance, the better status, and everything. It's all coming up next after this game. And as right now, the final substitution puts in for Atlanta and for Magic. Man, Matthews sends to Caillou. Caillou shoots, and good. Another 2-pointer for the Atlanta. Ticking down now with 35 seconds. Cole Anthony sells it down on court. get Black one last time for the three. And misses. Trying to go off. Watching the shot clock. And Anthony will send it over to Isaac. And that's going to do corner three. One last try. Done it. Dug it in for the three-pointer for Anthony Black. Give it all that he had. That's what the finish is. Make it easy, make it hard. That's what they all done. Final three for man, and that will do it. 64-53 is your final score at the Kia Center. They have been really kept on coming. And now as they stay alive in the playoffs, they're just going to keep on rolling. Rolling big time. Everybody's been doing it for a while. And now we send it over to David Aldridge for the player of the game on the court side. Who do you think we have? We don't think so. And as it's been now says, it's all over. Well, as well along with me, Tyler, and David Aldridge, and of course along with Test Tube and Centerpiece, this has been a presentation of the Game of the Night. Hope you all enjoyed this one, and we'll see you all again next time. We're heading out. So long in Orlando.
Alright, thank you guys. As for this one, puts it in with a nice team to put the effort. Orlando destroys Atlanta Hawks on a 7 versus 8 matchup of the ranking of the Eastern Conference. And what happens now? The Magic took it all. 64-53 final score. Let's see how they did with the team comparison. 57 over the field goal percentage for the Magic. Better with 62 3-pointers for Orlando, 71 free throws. Better with 6 fast break points for Atlanta Hawks, with only 40 and the points in the pint. They were only taking over with 10 second chance points for both teams. 31 for Orlando and 24 for assist and bunch points for Orlando Magic. That is insane. 13 offensive rebounds for Atlanta Hawks. They really been kept on coming, flying it down. 19 defensive rebounds for Orlando Magic. Then it was 3 steals. Only Atlanta Hawks. They kept on coming in there. 3 steals, 3 blocks for Orlando Magic. 5 turnovers for the Hawks. Both teams have received 14 fouls. 4 for Orlando. And then it was going to be 13 for Orlando. And 16-12 was the Magic time of possession. What do you think of now then, Nico?
Well, definitely didn't see why I guess it was going to be going in. I mean, it was going to hurt that bad anyway. I mean, can't really just fool anyone, so they're just going to have to, wait all over again.
Of course they do. Let's have your take here, Nico, for the 3 stars.
Alright, thank you very much. As we get the 3rd star rolling, I mean, it's just what happens if they get it all through. The 3rd star starts out often. It was only Zakaria Wisarcher with 14 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. He only had 6 out of 9 field goals. It was just okay. 1 3-pointer made that one a good count. 16 performance effort and only 2 dunks have made it wise making. This really happens with Versaker. After that one, the secondary group. Then Trae Young with 14 points with only 6 out of 12 field goals and 2 3-pointers, given a 14 performance effort that he really been dugging. First half, second half, better choice in that. And your number 1 star player of the game goes out to Orlando Magic, and guess the name, Paolo Banchero. 15 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and only 1 block. I mean, he was definitely crazy enough to put in all the effort. 7 out of 13 field goals, 1 3-pointer has made, and 1 dunk. 17 performance effort. This is how crazy he gets when he does for plenty.
Well, I guess I would have to know that one there, Nico. They've got it coming back.
Indeed.
Well, folks, that should do here. And for that one, we have our final NBA Game of the Night presentation. And that will be the Nuggets against the Suns for the finishing of the 2024-25 season of the NBA. And pretty soon, we're getting ready for our play-in tournaments. And then the playoffs begin.
Oh, yeah. I love playoffs. Anybody want to join in my bracket?
Nah, I got you, y'all. No stands a chance forever. In the meantime, thank you all for watching. And as being said, peace out for a while as the NBA2k Sports Style. This is Whit Spearney and Nickel signing us out. Have a great night, folks. And we'll see you all later again for another NBA on 2K Sports. And along with Tyler, Test2, and Son of Pace, We hope you appreciate with your effort, and so long in Orlando, Florida. Until next time, thanks for watching.
If you don't, somebody will.